Welcome back to the Creator Lab. In this video, I'm showing you exactly how to take professional looking headshots using just your phone. We are activating what's already in your hands. We're going to use natural light and any basic background or wall that you have. Let's get into it. Step one, lighting is everything. You want to use natural light as much as you can, but not too much where it washes you out. The most important thing when you're setting up your shot is lighting. Is going to be your best friend. You want to find a window where the light is soft, not direct sunlight, but bright daylight. And you can either face the light or use the light at an angle to create shadow and contrast. So cloudy days actually work great too. You might think that it's counterintuitive, but it actually gives you soft, even light and you're not overexposed. If it's too sunny, you can use a sheer curtain to soften harsh light. Step two, you want to pick a simple wall or backdrop scenery, whether you're doing this indoors or outdoors. You want to do something simple. So I opted for like a black wall we have downstairs. Also, I have pink walls in my room here in the office. And so those things work great for me for creator shots. But if you need something more professional, you can choose a white wall. If you want more personality, you can sit at a desk or, maybe in front of a bookshelf you might have in your home. Now, the key is to keep your background simple and uncluttered so the focus stays on you. Now, step three, you want to think about your camera settings and positioning. Here's how to get your cleanest shot on your iPhone when using natural light indoors. So, you want to use portrait mode. It actually automatically simulates a wide aperture, and that's what gives you that soft background blur. You don't want to overdo it with the background blur. This is not a Zoom call. But you wanna do it to where there's just a little bit of depth in your background, and you wanna tap to focus on you, on your face before you take the shot because it's gonna lock you in focus, and so if you move around, you'll be able to, still be tracked. And then you'll adjust, exposure. You wanna kinda use that exposure, you can brighten it or darken it until the image looks balanced. You wanna aim for bright, but not washed out. Avoid digital zoom. So physically step closer to the camera instead of pinching in on the screen. That's going to actually keep your image sharp. So basically, you want to make sure that your face is well lit. You're manually adjusting the exposure using the slider, and you always tap to focus on your eyes before you take the shot. And also, just remember you can use, if you have an iPhone, like an Apple Watch, you can use your Apple Watch to make sure you're in frame and even control the camera. Or if you have a TV or computer, you can use Apple AirPlay to make sure that you're in focus on the screen to see yourself. And you want to use your rear camera for the highest quality. Turn on portrait mode and again, use that for natural blur. You want to keep your phone at eye level, use a tripod, a shelf, or maybe a stack of books. Another thing is making sure that you are in frame. You want to frame from the mid chest up, leave a little space above your head, look directly into the camera lens for connection. You want to make sure that you're focusing in on that camera lens and so that you're actually it looks like you're looking directly at the person who's looking at the photo. Number four, pose naturally. So most people and even me, I have trouble posing sometimes. So I just kind of try to keep it as relaxed and natural as I can, like a gentle smile, maybe a soft, serious look, whatever feels natural to you. And you want to do small movements in between shots, like tilt your head or shift your shoulders, just play around with it, take a lot of shots because it's gonna help you to kind of get comfortable. And sometimes it takes a lot of photos to just find one or two that you like. Again, take multiple shots. You want to change up your poses slightly, and then, just slightly change your poses. Check your photos as you go, and don't really settle for the first few because you'll pretty much get your best shot somewhere in the middle. But again, some people are not comfortable on camera, and that's okay. You practice, especially when you're in your own home. You can just kind of, look to the side. I like kind of that look to the side post. You'll see me do that a lot. But anyway, after you've taken your shots, you'll use your iPhone's editing tools or Photoshop Express, Lightroom Mobile, Face app, whatever it is that you can use to make adjustments to your photos, and you can refine the photos to make them look more polished. And that is it. Professional headshots using what's already in your hands. If this helped you, hit like and subscribe to the Creator Lab. Drop a comment if you want more photography tips just like this.